What's up, YouTube? It's December the 3rd. It's about 4:50 in the afternoon, and I'm out here hunting at the deer lease again. Oh man, and this continues the slowest season I've had in the last 8 years, probably. It's continuing, and to say that I'm getting a little frustrated is definitely an understatement because I am ready to put some meat in the freezer. I'm ready to see something worthy of me pulling the trigger. I mean, I know I can, towards the end of the season, if I haven't seen a good buck, I can take a doe out or two. Probably not at this place, but behind my parents' place, because we hadn't seen any does out here at the least this year. And so it'd definitely be at my parents. That's where all the does are. But man, it's just been a tough year. It's just so odd. It's like nothing's hungry. You know, people think just because you have a feeder out that everything just freaking flies to it. And some years, that's kind of the case when it's dry and they're looking for food and stuff. And doesn't mean the buck you're after is going to show up to the feeder, but normally you do have some activity coming to the feeder. But this year it's like they're not hungry. It's weird. I had a decent 8 in here a while ago. He was all busted up, had a couple broken tines, but man, the feeder went off and the dude just looks at it forever and just slowly walks away. Like he's not even got an interest in it at all. The only thing I can think of is that there was just we had all that good range right before season started and everything kind of greened up, and we haven't had a real good hard killing freeze. So maybe there's just still a lot of natural forbs and stuff out there and natural diet for them to eat. I guess that's something I can think of. It's weird. I don't get it. But needless to say, you can't shoot them from sitting on the couch at home. So I'm out here giving it my best, and we'll see what happens. But I'm definitely starting to get down a little bit. I mean, it's always a good time to come out and just relax and enjoy nature. But you're out here for a reason, and that's to hopefully get a deer. But we'll see. Enough rambling on. The temperature's probably in the probably the low 50s right now, with the wind blowing a little bit out of the northeast. And that's kind of the way it is. We got good conditions. I just my buddy that hunts on the other side of this place that shares the lease with me, or that I share the lease with him, I should say. He hasn't been seeing nothing on game camera hardly either at his feeder, so it's just a real odd year, and I'm puzzled to see. Just puzzling me what's going on. Anyway, sit tight, and hopefully I'll have something to show you guys here in a little bit. May not. We'll see. Stay tuned. What's up, everyone? It's Sunday, December the 4th, and I'm actually on my way out to the deer lease as we speak. I never did kind of do what you might call an outro to last night's hunt, but last night I actually seen 4 deer, which is the most I've seen on one set this year. I ended up seeing a smaller 8 that was busted up pretty bad. I seen 2 small nubby bucks. They came in together and hung out all evening, and then about 15 minutes before legal shooting time was over, 15 minutes before it was over, I had a very nice 10 point show up. Really definitely the first one this year that had me thinking if I wanted to pull the trigger or not. He was pretty nice. The truth be told, it's probably hopefully it's not a mistake, but he did have a busted G4 clean off at the main beam, and I'm not saying I won't ever shoot a deer with the broken tine, because I have before and I will in the future, but I still have a month left of season. He's just now starting to turn the corner and get a little better at the deer lease. He went from like seeing zilch, zero, nothing, to starting to see some deer and starting to see some different deer. So that tells me that either they're starting to get hungry and the rut's over, or maybe it's the beginning of the secondary rut. I don't know. You know, it's, you think you know and then you don't know. So well, anyway, if he comes back in this morning and it might be a different story. It might hit me different, and I might go ahead and pull the trigger on that dude, because he's a nice buck. And then again, you know, you might see him in the sunlight versus 15 minutes before legal in the evening when it's a little darker, and the sunlight might make him look a whole lot bigger, and I'd pull the trigger on him that way too. So it's you know, it's just it's one of those deals. You know, hope you don't make a mistake. Hopefully you see something as good or better as the season progresses. But anyway, heading out there. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. About halfway there probably. Pretty cold. I don't know exactly what the temperature would be. If I had to guess, it'd probably be low 40s, upper 30s, something like that. Got probably a light wind. Last night it was out of the northwest. I had stated earlier on yesterday's intro that it was out of the northeast. I think it was actually out of the northwest. It's just so light, you couldn't really tell unless you looked at the weather app. Anyway, we'll catch you guys here in a little while when the sun comes up, and we'll see what we see. Hopefully it's something good. Maybe that same 10. I don't know. Catch you guys later. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.